Yeah.
and I'm gonna share my screen. So hang
Okay.
on. So this is
Actually,
gonna
hold on one
share.
second.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Not at all. Not at all.
Great. Awesome. I can see the screen.
Okay, so I'm recording, which is great. So, okay. So I was talking about the differences between Shaboozey and this one. So this is I Can't Give You Anything But Love. It's super cute. We've got a uke track here. We've got
Okay.
a vocal, and this is all demo, so it's rough, hey?
Okay.
You can tell that I've literally just matched things up
Oh, that's good.
and cut things out a little bit.
You're
But
editing. Well done.
I'm editing, but it's gone down a notch from the Shaboozey, which was like a full-on
Okay.
choir, and
Mm.
I was automating and I was doing all sorts of stuff. I'd like to do that,
Okay.
but my main aim for this first batch is just to get stuff like this out. So,
Okay.
because my two friends that I told you about, Bennett and Francois, have said they're going to join for a few songs.
Great.
So it's fucking fantastic. So I need to get demos so that I can give them something and say, do it with a metronome, and this is the song we're doing in the key, and like this is what we're doing. So
Mm.
there's no discussion, or if we have to do another key because of Bennett's voice or whatever, fine. But you
Mm.
know, we're doing this song in that key, that
Okay.
tempo, that tone, that sort of number of
Great.
instruments is my idea.
Okay.
So we've got this sort of very like pared down. I've got this cute violin quartet thing going on. And then I've
Which I like,
got,
by the way.
thank you, thank you. That I improvised yesterday in half an hour. I
Can you
literally just went
see?
again and again and again and again.
Okay. Nice. Continue, please. I have so many ideas. I need to let you finish talking.
So, okay, cool. So this is cool. So obviously all up for grabs for any ideas and all that. And obviously my idea is to do quick demos for us, my little bands to work
Mm.
on. Doesn't
Okay.
have to be Flash or anything, but then
Hmm.
rework stuff because I have to learn and I have to figure this shit out. So with that in mind, I'm comfortable listening to my voice now and figuring out vocal EQ.
Okay.
Or I'm comfortable listening to ukulele and figuring out sort of where that could lie and where that sounds good.
Okay.
Violin is an interesting one.
Hmm.
I have a pickup arriving like today
Nice.
or tomorrow. So
Okay.
in like a couple of weeks, I'll be able to figure that shit out. Actually,
Okay.
I need to get one of the Raspberry Pi things, don't I? Anyway,
Um, the interface, yes, yeah.
yeah, I need to get one of those. Okay, cool. Anyway, so this is not necessarily the greatest sort of sound that we're gonna get because it's me in front of this mic.
Okay.
When I
I see
record in
what
the
you mean.
studio, it's going to be gorgeous. I'm going to have mic'd in
Yeah.
sound and it'll be
Mm.
just lovely.
Expensive mics.
Exactly. And a real pickup on the violin. So sweet. Sweet deal. So, uh, one of the main thing, like we can go ham for all of the ideas that you've got, but one of the main things I want to learn is you said, and it's maybe at this point that I will open Shaboozey. You were talking about how you've got um, to
Was it that
carve
quick?
out. It, it's
What?
very quick. It's very
What the
fucking
fuck?
quick, man. I
Oh my
know.
God. Logic
Because I
needs to
just
take a leaf out of that book because it's fucking days on Logic.
It's insane,
Wow.
man, because all I do is I put in the title, Shaboozey BPM, and
Okay.
the search engines just give me, oh, it's between this and this. But for this
Wow.
one, it was
So many
160,
tracks
and
as
I was
well.
like, yeah, exactly. So this is
Okay.
tons of shit. Like there's clapping, there's four clappings going on. You know,
That's
I'm
great,
like,
man. This is
yeah,
what proper productions do. They layer the crap out of everything, but you have to do it in such a way, like, that something is the main focus and the other things are supporting it. Um,
exactly. So how do I, in all of this busyness, pull out what I need to pull out when I need to pull it out? So,
okay.
like, for example, there's a gorgeous little bit that's
Play it
here,
to me.
when a choir comes in, and it's
Okay.
it like ramps up the energy. It's so inspiring.
Nice. Can you label the sections of the song? I can't actually hear that when you shared. Oh,
Let's
you
do the
might have to
share
set the
thing.
audio output to Zoom on GarageBand.
Okay, that's interesting. How do I do that?
Okay,
Garage
go to
band settings,
settings. Yeah. Audio
audio,
output device, Zoom.
Zoom. Okay, cool.
Annoying. I wonder if it will now play. I usually have to restart Logic,
Uh,
but just press play. Sadly not.
I'm not hearing anything.
No, I think
Okay, I'm
try
gonna press
open it, close it.
save.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll just quit it, and then we'll just start it up again.
How does your computer look cooler than mine?
Oh,
The icons look cooler. Is
I
my
upgraded my Apple like last week to some new the latest operating system.
Oh, maybe that's what I need to do.
I hadn't upgraded it for 4 years, man.
Okay.
So no, maybe more, maybe like 5 or 6 years. Come on,
Yeah, I
GarageBand,
usually
open
hold
up.
off as well. With the
It's not
software
worth doing
you
it every time. Yeah.
no.
Because you go through 6 months of them debugging the crap anyway.
This is the problem. By the time they've got a new version to release, the old one's just about ready to use.
It's so dumb.
It is a bit, I think they're trying to have
All right.
one version every year now. Come on, work for us.
It's not working for me.
When you shared your screen from Zoom, did you take share sound from the computer? Do you have to
Hang
do
on,
that?
do that again. Say that again for me, please.
When you shared your screen on Zoom, when you click the
Yeah.
share function, did you
No,
click
I didn't.
uh,
Let's do
uh
it.
check that
Uh,
you have to share the sound?
Advanced options. Okay, so it's not giving it to me in advanced options. Let's see. Share. Oh, share sound. There's a little tick box.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
very annoying. But you
That's
still
very
also
annoying.
have to do that with GarageBand. Otherwise, you won't hear it. Now we should
Okay.
hear it. It's good
All
that
I
you've
really
lowered it.
need is a little good blues. You got it? All I really need
Nice.
is a little. Okay, cool. So
All
we're
good.
back. We're back. So, for
Yeah,
example,
I
like you can hear I've got this cute little, like, I'm finishing. It's just a
All
guy
I
in his
really need
uke.
is a little.
Oh, how cute.
Something bring me back to the
So I'm
middle.
okay with pulling him out,
All I
his
really need.
voice. But then how
okay.
do I give these bits character and
Well,
shine?
Wish someone told me living this life would be lovely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is
nice.
a little good blues.
It's such a
Nice.
good song. I love it.
Oh, your performance is
Wow.
very captivating as well. So several things. The You'd have to think like a producer, right? Not just a mix
Hmm.
engineer. You have to also be the mix engineer, but we have to overview it like the composer, basically, producer
Right,
slash
exactly.
composer. We're thinking which voice, what note in that chord sounds nice. Um, so basically the arrangement, can we arrange it in such a way that some of the voices come in and then another word later more come in, another word later even more come in.
Okay.
Not sure. I'm not sure if that'll work. That's just some
It's a
ideas
good
I'm thinking,
idea. Sure, sure.
you know.
Yeah.
And also, I see you've panned them nicely, but we need to make sure
Thank you.
that they are, well, however many elements there are, they're all panned equally, and they're none of them are near each other. So they're all panned equally mathematically apart.
Okay,
Um,
so you'll be impressed then. I did
that you
them,
did?
they're all
Very good.
apart and they end up being 5 degrees apart. And if I'm doing one voice on the left, I'm doing the same voice on the right. Because I was thinking like, oh, what's a
Very
choir in
good.
front of me? Oh, a choir is going to literally be like everything. That
Hmm.
degree, that degree, that degree, that degree, that degree is going to be covered. So I thought, oh,
Well
that's the
done.
easy way of doing it.
Okay, amazing. And did you take up the whole spectrum from like the end to the beginning?
Pretty much, pretty much. Like I've got my instruments on the outside, and then I've got my choir on the inside.
Oh, okay. That's
Like I've got
kind of
uke one and two pans farthest away, and then I've got the shaker, and then I've got some claps near them because I don't know measure.
okay. That made a lot of sense actually, because I wondered why the ukulele was like so prominent. Not in a bad way, but I was like, why is it so in my face? Um,
Okay.
so you're kind of in the right direction. Now there's no rules, man, but what it
You did a
depends.
master's. There must be
Yeah.
some rules.
Yeah, if you want like Shaboozey's mix wouldn't have not that it wouldn't have the ukulele panned to the extremes, it's just that the vocal would also be panned to the extremes. Because the vocal is like the most important thing. So anything
Yeah.
panned the left and right the most will catch most of your attention,
Yeah.
especially if it's like reinforcing something that's already playing in the middle, as we call
Right.
it. So it's not that I don't like that idea. I think you should have some more vocals with the ukuleles at that degree. Or I think what might be slightly better is if you push the main vocal, obviously it's going to be there and there as well at all extremes. So it's like in your face.
Right in front and right at this. Okay, cool. Okay.
Exactly. And we're going to do a few
Nice.
tricks like putting reverb on the side ones only, which is going to sound like this enormous reverb, and your front one will be dry. We're going to go
Okay.
advanced. But basically, I think what you were trying to say is teach me how to carve the frequency space in each of these tracks so that they all lock together like one cohesive thing. Is
Yes.
that right?
It's that, number one, and it's number two, as someone who thinks more classically or jazzy, um, there is an overlap in the tonal ranges between the ukulele, the voice, and the violin. And it's quite
Uh-huh.
a large overlap.
Hmm.
And so it kind of sucks that I don't play double bass because then I've got something that is way out of my range for singing and ukulele and violin. But I don't play the double bass. And so half of my range in each instrument is doubled over already.
You're noticing so many mixing problems now.
That's
Those
mixing it.
instruments. Yes, but also you can, if you compose it with the bass and your voice, that's composition and production, then you're doing, you're avoiding that issue by composing it from the get-go. But you can
Hmm.
still have all these instruments with your voice. We just need to, it's a bit harder to mix and control, but it's possible. And we
Hmm.
just need to pick what's the main thing. What I would recommend is that your vocal is the main thing, always until it stops, and then you bring out some solo, and then as soon as you start again, you're back to the center,
You lock back in. Okay. Okay.
and you'll hear it in nearly everything. You know, I
Totally.
I teach so much kind of music. If you think of Adele songs, I don't like her music, but when she stops singing, there's a piano fill happening, or even Seal,
Right
it happened during
there.
Seal. Yeah, straight
Yeah.
away. And then it's not at all cutting on to the next word. The next word is crisp and clear and on its own.
Right. Right.
Super modern, ultra quick production, but it all seems like a Beethoven composition, flowing and
It's
connected,
very seamless and exactly. Oh my God, I
You
thought
have
of you last night. I was so lucky. I bought some tickets and I went and watched with my friend Kevin Haydn Symphony, the drum roll symphony, and
nice.
the second half was Beethoven's violin concerto.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
so beautiful.
I bet you had a great time.
So it is such a good evening. We loved it. We were kind of laughing at how super classical in the canon it is, but how much we loved the concert. And the soloist was fantastic. She was tiny and skinny and so
Nice.
energetic.
Did
Yeah,
she play it well? Like you have to play it with
very
proper
well.
fucking,
Yeah. She
yeah.
did very well. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Oh
So
my God.
anyway, um, I don't remember what we were talking about before.
Bad idea distracting Brody with Beethoven.
Ugh, I know. I think both of us have got ADD, to be honest. I had other questions, but
Well,
okay.
well, what you're saying, going back to the different instruments, I would, say if you're playing the ukulele with a certain chord range, try keep your violin above or below it. More than likely, it's going to have to be
Yeah.
above it, you know. And if you're doing low violin, try to think the same. I'm going to shift up the ukulele neck a bit so they can sort of
Mm,
support each other's ranges a bit. You can still
okay.
work around. However, you could even still mix the same instruments together, playing the exact same notes. So it's
Yeah.
possible. It's
Okay,
just
cool.
those are producer, composer things to think of, how to avoid the situation further down the line. But really, the more layers you have, the better it's going to be.
Is
And as
it
I said,
really, hey?
yes, however, the more you have, the harder it will be to mix.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
this is
Okay,
where the
so I've
challenge
done one
lies.
of your ideas, which whilst you were chatting and I was listening. So I've
Oh,
doubled
cool.
all the melody. And so we have it right in front, but we've also got one panned either side.
Okay.
Is
Now,
that what you were talking about?
yes, yes, it is. But unfortunately, you can't do it quite like that because if it's the exact same notes, the exact same waveform, basically, which it is because it's just a copy, panned either side, it's going to collapse to mono. I want you to prove that to yourself. Um, Solo all of those. Oh, you can't. Ah, damn it. All right, well.
When you mean solo, do you mean
Oh, you can
out
solo. Good.
just these guys? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a
Now,
listen.
Man, what
actually,
a
take.
hell of a year it's been.
Oh yeah, I hear what you
Keep
mean.
on bluffing, but I just can't win.
Okay, so there's no
I
width
drown
because
my
it's just
sorrows, but they
Yeah,
learn to.
it's
collapsing
pretty
to mono.
flat. It sounds like I'm just literally right in front of me.
It's because it's the same waveform. So, like, the computer just calculates it like mono. I
Yeah,
can't really explain why. But
it's
you know what we
fine.
can do? What I recommend is you sing two different lines again. I don't know how you feel about that.
Oh, so you're saying action. Okay, so when okay, so let me say it back to you what I'm hearing so that I don't do this again. So
Yeah,
your idea at the beginning, you said to me was I can double the main vocal line,
yeah,
keep one version of two right in front.
yeah.
And now you're saying record again and put
Yeah.
double that version and pan that hard.
Well, actually, no, you want to ideally triple it because
Oh,
each
so you want to
one.
do three? Fuck. Okay,
But
go on,
listen,
go on.
you don't have to do that, right? There's some tools that you can
Oh,
adjust the EQ. You either need to adjust the EQ or the phasing of each copy, and then it will sound like there's three of them. So, or you have to record three individual copies. That's just what we do because I guess I'm crazy. But to avoid that,
I mean, you
can
have
you?
way better control over your work if you're recording and working from a good, solid first crack.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Um,
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do. Okay, so what I'm gonna do. Oh, actually, I'm just gonna
well, I
control
could show you
Z.
some ways now to. Are those? Did you record two different ones? Oh, it's the same one.
It's the
Okay.
same one. It's just panned left and right because that's where we got to in the last lesson.
Oh, right. Okay. No, what you really need one in the middle as well.
Or
That's
I
more important.
misunderstood.
That's okay, man. It could just be the way I'm glossing over things as well. You know,
Well, yeah, there's only so much information I can take in an hour, when you've done so
same,
much studying and so much work. And
exactly. And also, I need to make sure I'm not presenting too much at once.
yeah,
Okay, so
exactly.
what you should do is
So
pan
do
one to
that
the
guy.
middle.
Well, I'll pan him in the middle. Right in the
Okay,
middle.
great. Now, let's go on to, so label
Save
this
it.
as vocal one or vocal, I usually call it vocal center because it's the center of the mix.
Okay.
And then the one pan
And
left is vocal left and vocal right.
okay, cool. Thank you.
Actually, that's something I never mentioned to you. I'm anal about labeling because it just helps to look at it.
Oh my God, yeah.
And if I know
Don't
what the
you
label is,
worry.
you know.
Look, I've got claps in, I've got shakers in. I'm like
Okay,
labeling
great.
things. Yeah.
It's
I'm
so
putting
weird to see.
bass.
This sounds really silly, but I would put vocal left above vocal right because you kind of mix from left to right. Um,
Is
yeah, that's
center
it.
at the bottom? Would you do left, right, center, or would you do left, center, right?
Um, I would do left, center, right, actually. Yeah, you're right.
All right then.
That's how I do
All
it.
right.
Just because you can see you're looking at it like that, sort of.
Directionally, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now we need to go on to left, vocal left, and look at
Yes.
the plugins for it.
I don't think I did much with it. I think I just EQ'd it a bit, to be honest with you. Yeah, just a bit of EQing.
Okay, now we need to change the EQ radically so that it sounds obvious when we hear it from the speaker. So, no, except for that, keep that how it is. Sorry, that low cut.
That's fine. That's cool. I'm learning. I'm learning.
Apologies, I'm just like jumping ahead. Let's
No.
go to that, see that dip you have around 500.
Yeah.
Bring that up at about 300. Yeah. Now, see that peak you have at around 2K?
Yes.
Move it up to 3K
Okay.
and maybe bring it down a tad. Nice.
Okay.
And I would also just mute that or disable that by clicking on the sign above that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now can you unsolo the right so we can just listen to the left and the center? Very good.
Okay.
And we should be able to hear both of them, like one here
It,
and one in the left ear.
right. All right. Let's have a go.
Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. I drown my sorrows, but they learn to swim. Man, what
Mm.
a hell of a
Why do I
year it's
hear it in my
been.
right?
Yeah, it's still in
Head in the
mono,
bottle, but my
unfortunately.
heart.
Okay, okay. There's not
It's
enough
not,
difference.
as I was just going to say, relies on difference. And you won't believe how doing three different takes sounds like, whoa, difference, you know. But
Yeah.
you don't have to do that. We can do other things.
No, no. If that's the best thing to get the sound, like remember, I'm taking pride in this being an acoustic album where I do
Okay,
some crazy choir shit like this, and I do some string quartet shits, and like I'm
okay.
totally okay with it being anal about it.
I mean, I would recommend that, but I would say one thing is to not to only triple the center, middle, sorry, center, left, right thing in the chorus. In the verse, it's just going to be the middle or the center
Okay.
because you want differences in the parts of the song. This is like a composer
Yes.
producer thing. The verse is going to be like this, and the chorus is going to be everything.
Right,
You
which
know,
is why there's a lot more energy in choruses and it's a lot louder and more different rhythmic changes, etc. Okay.
you can, you can even think of Nirvana. They didn't change their instrumentation. Kurt Cobain
No.
just turned on the amp distortion and made it louder,
Right.
ju
Right.
jumping up. They might have gone to some lower chords as well, all like composer producer things, not mix
Yeah.
things. You can
Okay.
mix anything into anything. Composing something really good is where the challenge lies, I think.
Yeah. That's
Well,
why I'm not composing. That's why I'm
but
not
but
songwriting, dear, and that's why you are, because it's difficult.
I do think it's difficult, yes. But you're learning how to do it by doing this.
It's fantastic. I'm learning tons.
Yeah.
Learning
Um,
tons.
so we could
Okay.
either keep going making differences on that and see if we can hear it.
No, I think that would be a waste of energy. And I think
Okay.
that I should sort of like um, either decide, am I continuing to work on Shaboozey or am I happy with that, what I learned in the process of creating that? And then
Okay.
just move on to the next thing, because I do have like another 8 songs to get onto the demo album.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm
Fair
super
enough.
happy to just keep working on new stuff.
Okay.
So shall we switch
Well,
over to the other one then?
yeah, I was gonna say we could work on the mix without having these other two voices. That's also possible.
Oh, we could also do that. Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Well, whatever you prefer. It's whatever you want, whatever you're feeling pumped about most.
I mean, I'm feeling pumped about the other one because I finished it yesterday. And
Okay,
like I
then let's
came
work on
back from
that.
the concert and I worked on it for an hour and then I thought, it's good enough to send to Brody.
Great. Okay, let's do that one if you're feeling that one. You can
Yeah, and I
apply
also
the
felt like
same.
a exactly,
Sorry.
exactly. No, no, I was also feeling like, okay, I want to have like two options for you to look at or listen to and give me. Because I'm going to create different stuff that's like very small, chamber music-y to sort of
Mm.
larger stuff.
If you start to do this a lot, you should think about investing in Logic.
Mm.
Um,
Is it, hey?
if Well, it's really cheap. It's like the cheapest DAW on the whole market because they know we've already paid five fucking thousand pounds for just a computer.
Because it's an
Um,
Apple product, isn't it?
yeah, and
Mm.
you'd be able to do so much more. But
Is
whatever.
it,
There's no
hey?
like, yeah, and you'd be able to do it with absolute speed. You'd be able to have all these cool extra. Other companies make what are called
Yeah.
plugins, or
Yeah,
real
yeah.
plugins. Sorry, they make. You know, I don't use any Logic plugins because I just have so many other fancy ones.
Okay.
Um, you
Okay.
know,
How much is it a
not.
year?
Oh no, it's just one-time payment. It was 200 euro when I bought it. Now it's 200 pounds
Wow.
here. Yeah, it's
That's
really
not
cheap.
bad.
I
Yeah.
think it's $200. It's 200 wherever it
Wow.
is.
because I
It's
just
just,
upgraded my video software and that was 250 and it's annual.
oh
So
my gosh.
like I when I upgraded my Mac, my video software stopped working because I stopped the updates, right? I just updated it 5 years ago and then went, right, that's it. So I'm going to work with this version for until I have to.
Okay.
And then I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, ah, fuck, my Contagion's gone. So now I've got to update that and actually spend money on it. Boo.
Shit. Sorry to hear that.
Oh,
I
it's
don't think
life, but it's fine. It means I get the latest
which,
thing as well.
okay, fair enough. Which program is this?
This one is GarageBand.
No, I mean the
Oh, sorry.
film editing.
Camtasia
Never heard of it.
is
Okay,
very
cool.
good, but
Nice.
it's used a lot. It's very quick, simple, easy to get organized, and it's
Okay.
made for people who want to do e-learning and create simple sort of video e-learning stuff.
Oh, nice. Like
Yeah,
pre-templates and stuff. Great.
lots of templates and up to
Mm.
some interactivity. So if you've got a touch screen stuff, you can put buttons and things and make people it pops up and they can do learn different things and all that.
Nice.
Yeah, I just use it for very short little videos and like that Shaboozey one that I like that sort of stuff that I put out on social media.
Oh,
So
cool.
it's fun.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, definitely worth
I can
it.
show that to you if you want, but I
Oh, no,
feel
no.
like you've
Let's
probably got a
focus on
good
this.
idea. Yeah, you probably got good video stuff that is good for you and what you need anyway.
I definitely don't to that level. Maybe you could show me
Yeah,
some other time.
yeah, sure.
Um, swap skills. But I
Sure.
like what I see here.
Okay,
Where's the
so let's
voice there?
describe this. So this is voice two, and it says use it. So
Okay.
I did a bunch of recordings, and these were ukes, and I decided not to use them, and then I decided this uke was fine. And then I did three recordings of voice, and I ended up just using this one.
Okay.
And then I did four violin.
Nice.
And for the version that will sort of like go, I guess there'll be like a radio version where I'll cut out this intro and go straight
Okay.
into voice. And
Okay.
then on the album version, I will save that extra 11 seconds.
Wow.
Not much, but you know what I mean. That sort of
Mm.
idea.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's have a listen to this one.
Okay.
I can give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while,
It's a bit messy on the
we're sure
violin,
to
so
find
Okay, though.
it's fine.
happiness. And I guess all those things you've always pined for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking
I
swell,
love the long strings.
baby.
Nice. I like that.
Diamond bracelets
Yeah.
Woolworths doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby. I can give you anything but
Nice.
It's cute, hey?
Love that violin at the end. Um,
Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's cute.
you could bring that out a bit. I think the first thing we should do is EQ the vocals a bit more.
Okay.
Can we go on to, are you on the vocal track already? I think
Yes.
so. Let's go to the EQ.
So this will actually be doubled because I might, or or this is the A section. I'm going to repeat it and
Okay,
maybe do like the first half of that as violin solo and then do the last half as come back in the voice, something like that.
okay,
Just because it's
nice.
not very long as a song goes, So
No, but it's nice. It's captivating.
exactly, exactly. Anyway, sorry, back to you. Back to
Oh,
you.
it's all good. It's all good. We have to talk about everything. I didn't know you could do that. We learned something. I
Easier
would
for you to see.
bring, oh, thank
Yeah.
you. I would bring that, see that peak at 2K? I would try to bring it up to 3K. And I would also bring I don't know if I called this high shelf last time to you, the purple thing, purple
Yes, I
band.
think you called it the high shelf.
Yes, the high shelf. I'd bring that up a little bit as well. Not to the right, up, sorry. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, and I would also bring the low cut, the red one. I'd bring that up to about 80.
Okay.
Okay, now play it there quickly and let's see how it sounds.
Give you anything but love,
Oh,
baby.
hello, sexy.
That's the only
Oh, it
thing
sounds good.
Nice.
any of.
Nice.
That
Very good.
sounds very
Um,
manly.
even though you were using the settings I gave you before, which is the right thing to do, but every performance and every angle captures air molecules
It's
differently.
crazy.
Yeah. So
It's
just from
crazy
listening to
how it's always me, it's always my ukulele, it's always my violin, it's always my patterns of playing these instruments. You'd think that there's enough overlap that's okay, Quinton's recording Quinton. No,
it will
no.
never ever sound the same, even if you try to make it sound the same.
It's insane. It's very
Try to sing,
frustrating that.
when we're singing those triples, it's almost impossible to get them to sound the same
Yeah,
because we're humans.
yeah, yeah.
But but
I
for
had
sorry, keep going.
no, no, even like with the violin, like I did the same intro 4 times and I none of them are the same. And I ended up going,
Yeah.
okay, you're gonna do long notes and you're gonna do dun da 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 da. And you're not gonna do any more when the voice is on because it's just too much to match
Yeah,
rhythmically.
exactly.
It's a
But you could
lot.
also think of parts coming in and out. Some parts can have
Mm,
6 violins, some can have three, or, two.
mm,
And then when you want loads again, you can have six again.
mm.
Um, it's hard to start. Not that you're doing this, but I learned this. It's hard to like start with everything, the whole composition, because you have nowhere to grow from. That's like the
Yeah.
maximum volume. It's like starting the symphony at quadruple forte, and then you're like, where do you go from there, you
With
know?
everything, every instrument on, the triangle
Yeah.
bashing its little heart out and the timpani bonging away. And
I mean,
yeah, where do
you
you
want that
go
for
from
the,
there?
that's supposed to be the end, right?
Yeah,
Well, you
exactly.
work up to that or
Exactly.
have moments touching that, and coming back up and down. Not that you do that,
Okay.
but it's just something to think of. Now, that
It's
was pretty
definitely
good.
something to think of because, like, in this little string quartet thing that's going on, I could definitely do something like that. Or do a pizzicato line that's the bass line, and then that'd be super cute to have that going all the way through, and then have the
Mm.
strings weaving their way in and out, for example.
And also pizzicato will be easier to mix because it sounds different and has a different
Hmm.
transient to the sound than a bow with your finger pluck. So good
Yeah.
idea. It's
Okay, cool.
basically like a different instrument in mixing
Exactly.
terms. Not in reality.
Exactly.
It's the same violin, right? But
Yeah, yeah.
it's gonna have a whole
The
different
attack and
set.
decay is completely different. Yeah.
Exactly. Which will make mixing a nice idea. I think for these violins, I would pan them all a bit. So at the
Yeah.
beginning, the violin two should be straight down the middle because you have nothing
Yeah.
else but that and the ukulele happening. So that's a great choice. When the
Okay.
vocals come in, I would pan them and I would start with two rather than three and then start adding things in sections.
And when you say adding in two, you're meaning that I have to re-record the vocal.
Oh no, no, I'm talking about the violins now, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Okay, hang on, hang on. We're at the vocals, so the vocals have just been duplicated.
Oh no, you don't need to duplicate them.
I don't
Um,
want to do a little this.
okay.
No, is that what I want to do? No.
Well, I mean, you can if you want, but it's not going to make much difference. It's just going to collapse to mono
Okay, cool. Okay,
because of the waveform.
because it is
It
this.
has, yeah, it has to be a different recording, or we have to process it with plugins so that it sounds really different. Will
mm,
you put, will you put voice two back at zero? Can you not click it? That's so annoying.
yeah, it's annoying.
On
Like the
Logic, I can
good thing
click it.
about it is it's basic, so it's easy to create something cool quickly. But the annoying
Mm,
thing is that you don't have enough finessing going on.
no.
Yeah.
That's why I think Logic would be good if you keep it up because you can double
Yeah,
click on it and just type zero in and hit enter before you even think about scrolling through all the numbers.
exactly.
Anyway,
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I don't think I was very clear there. What I meant is we should move on to the violins now, and we should
Okay,
pan
cool.
those away from your voice so that your
Let's do
voice
that.
is always in the center.
So you were saying about the intro being good as dead
Yes,
center.
correct.
Nice.
So create a separate track for the intro.
And then move this guy down and pan it.
Correct. And then you're gonna, whatever you pan it on this left, you're gonna balance another violin with it on the right.
Oops, come on. Stupid motherfucker.
I know, I hate when that happens.
Like, and the thing is, you spend an hour matching all of this shit up, and when it's out, it's just annoying. You're like, no,
Yeah, and you can
I don't
hear it
want you
because
there.
the ear is
Exactly.
incredibly sensitive. Um,
Okay,
oh, good. You did a good one there.
so that's
Okay,
gone. So this guy's center. So this guy we're gonna
perfect.
pan now.
Yes.
Let's say
Let's go
10.
20.
Let's go
At
20.
10 is a bit close if you have this little instruments. I
Hmm,
would,
okay.
um,
Yeah, I understand.
if you had hundreds of instruments, you'd have less to spread it around, but okay.
Exactly.
Now, no, don't duplicate it. Can we pan one of the other violins to that place? Or are violin three and four playing the same note?
No, everything is different.
Okay, great.
Everything
So,
is different.
okay, great. Well, pick whichever three and
So
four you think works best and pan it in the opposite
honestly,
direction.
it's when I improvised this, I thought barbershop quartets and I thought
Okay.
very tight trios. So there's a lot of trios and fourths, and it's
Okay.
quite tight.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Can we loop like bars 11 to 19? Did I teach you how to do that?
I don't know how to loop that part.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So take the yellow thing and click it. Oh, drag it over. Well done.
11
Now go to the end of the yellow and just
and
drag it to
drag to
19, say.
19. Fine. Okay.
Or
I
20. That's fine.
can give you anything but
Could we
love,
solo the two violins?
baby.
Not the one underneath, the one above it, actually, please.
Gentle rhythmic nudge.
Nice.
Yes, thank you.
Well, I really like that one sorry, I should have explained what I'm thinking. I'm thinking to listen to each one individually so that we can pick
Yes.
three or four first. Two and three sounded really good. Now can we try two and four together, please? While we mute three, or we don't
Sure.
solo three.
Yeah. It's messy, but
I like this one.
I like that the
Well,
harmony is spread out a bit more.
yeah,
Those open fifths and stuff are nice,
yes.
and sixths and stuff.
Okay, I think we should go with this one first and then add the more melodic line in afterwards so that the
Mm-hmm.
human ear picks it up as like this new element.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, rather than always
Uh,
busy under the voice.
yeah, exactly. Not like this bed rock of sound, which you can do, but I think you've got
I've got enough
so much.
choice. Yeah, right.
Yeah, and you've got a nice room in this track. You don't have 50 tracks, you've got enough room for
Yeah.
everything to shine nicely. I think in that case, we
Okay.
should push them out a bit more. So we should go to, let's try 30 on each side, because then it will sound super huge.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll EQ them a bit. Oh, can you make
Yeah.
that one at the bottom 30 as well? Or minus 30, sorry.
Sorry, what? Sorry? This one at the
Can,
bottom.
yeah, violin 4, can you pan that 30 as well?
Any
Minus 30,
direction,
sorry.
hey?
No, minus
Minus
30, please.
30.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank you.
cool. Not at all. Thank you. Right, EQing was a question. EQing the violin,
Okay,
and this is where I got to for pretty much all the violins.
nice. Okay, that looks okay. Let's do one at a time.
Yeah.
And as we're starting with two and four, let's do two first, please.
Okay, I'm on to.
Okay, great. Can you unsolo four so we're only hearing two in solo?
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you. Now let's listen to that for a second, please. Can you play it? Can you click Analyzer on the EQ, please? Okay, we need to bring the low cut up to about 200 because there's nothing happening underneath there.
Right.
Nice. That's really cleared away some of the room rumble.
Yeah.
And I'm not so sure we need that bump around 500. Can you just click on it and toggle it on and off? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's a bit more vibrancy now.
Because that would also conflict with your voice a bit.
Right.
And can you see the peak around 500?
Yeah, I see that.
I would consider that either the second or third harmonic, and that's just quite strong, so you don't need any more of it. But
Right.
where you've made the boost at two, really good, because that seems a bit lacking. Bring it up there. And
Bring it up a bit more, eh?
no, I think you have it right. Sounding
Okay,
good.
cool. Yeah.
And I think the top end sounds good as well.
Cool.
Um, so yeah, just cutting it a bit higher, and you
That's
do
not
need that
bad.
extra bump. Yeah,
Pardon me.
yeah, that's
That's not
okay.
bad of my ears to have picked up on that, enough of that stuff, hey?
Yeah, exactly. Well done. You made good
Thank you.
choices. Even the other choices you made, they weren't radical. So well done. They weren't crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, so go to
exactly.
violin four now, and let's do the same. Click analyzer on, just so we can see the.
Thank you.
That's all right. It's too much to remember. Yeah, I think
For
same
real.
again. We don't need that there.
Yeah.
And in this case, Oh, I think maybe you've made the right choice again still. Yeah, no, that sounds good. I was gonna say maybe
Okay.
lower it down, but I think it's looking good and sounding good.
Plenty of.
Now can we hear violin
Uh,
2 and 4? Okay, I think violin 4, I think you should bring that 2K peak down a little. And I don't mean down in volume, I mean to the left in frequency. Yes, but more between 1 and 2. I'd go equidistant, yes. Ah, very good. No, they're a bit more separate
yeah, yeah,
because they both were getting a notch. They're at 2, so they sounded two
yeah.
same. Now they sound like two different violins.
Gotcha.
What do you think? How are you feeling?
I really like it, and I was just thinking it's amazing that moving little colored dots around on a spectrograph can make such big differences in this.
Yeah,
What the
yeah.
hell? Who created this system? It's super clever, but seems super simple at the same time.
They had to do it on machine on like hardware before. This we're lucky on hardware they could only really have fixed points, you know.
Yeah.
Here we can put it anywhere.
Yeah, you just drag and you go, but they would have had something that dealt with just that little slice or
Yeah,
whatever.
you'd only get the colors, and that would be it. You could turn that section up or down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, you're right. I'm really actually glad you mentioning that because that's a really powerful thing. Because EQ is everything. People
Isn't
always say
it?
People say compression is so important, and I've told you before, I don't really believe in compression. EQ is everything. You can literally mix a track with EQ and nothing else, so that they all fit together nicely.
I that's literally what my work is. It's EQ, a little bit of automation. Maybe I'll throw on some reverb and some stuff, but I would probably just leave that to you when it came to it, and I'd be like, you do your thing. I don't know about that stuff, but I wouldn't touch it too much.
No, you did really good there. Okay, I think we should relabel the violins. You should call the
Yes.
violin at the beginning intro violin, so it's its own thing.
Yeah.
And then the violins in the next section, violin 2 should become violin 1. Move violin 4 up above violin 3 and call it violin 2. And then violin 3 can remain violin 3 because it would be the third violin entering. That's
Right.
just how my brain would work. You can create your own system, but now it's very clear what's what, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Or you can relabel them. Sorry, I maybe labeled them wrong. You know,
That doesn't,
whichever
I
violin.
don't care. Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, perfect.
Doesn't
Yes,
matter.
great.
It's
Okay,
all good.
now,
It's all good.
did we listen to violin 1? We didn't listen to that one
I
yet, did
don't
we?
feel like we listened to Violin 1.
Let's check that out and EQ that
Oh
while we're
no,
at
hang on,
it.
we did, because look, we've done this.
Okay, yeah, okay, perfect.
So we've done 1, we've done 2. Okay, we
3 and
haven't done
4.
3, we haven't done 4, and we haven't done intro. Okay.
Okay, maybe let's start at the beginning. Let's do the intro first. I usually
Okay.
do things chronologically. Jumped ahead on that one, sorry. Oh no,
Not
seeing
at
as though you have
all.
the cycle loop. Oh, you're fine. You got
That's
it.
fine. I
You're
figured
get,
it out.
you're getting used to this. Well done.
Yeah.
There's a lot to take
Now I
in.
need to click on this. There really is, isn't there? Good Lord.
It's a complicated program. Okay, can you click on the analyzer again? Perfect. Bring that up a bit. Nice. I would take that away, yes. Nice.
It's It's okay. It's sloppy playing, but you know.
And in this case, I would boost the 2K one a bit. Yeah, because there's no voice and you're replacing the voice.
Yeah, I was saying that's a nice change for the intro section when it's just a plinky plinky uke and this little phrase that floats around.
Exactly. Okay, maybe
I'm happy with
unsolo
that.
it, unsolo it, and let's hear that. Fuck yeah! Can you hear how separate they
Cute.
are now?
Super cute.
Okay,
Sorry, I'm on the uke now.
no, that's good. You're making the right kind of moves. Move that away from two, because the violin's on two. Ah, so good. Can you hear how separate they are now?
That's lovely.
I wouldn't boost the ukulele that much in the top end. If I don't even think it should have it. Just toggle it on and off.
I like that. That's got like a softness on the top end. It's
I
lost a
think
bit of the twangy,
yes,
which I think
like
is
the
good.
violin needs that. The uke doesn't really need that. Like,
Okay.
can you hear that they fit together a bit more now?
It's
The
lovely.
violin can deal with the top stuff, you know?
Yeah, each melodic line sings, clearly
Yeah,
separated.
exactly.
Oh,
Nice
very
work.
good
That was a huge
content.
transformation. Yeah.
Isn't it good? I
I
love
think
it.
by
I
bringing
love it.
down the top end of the ukulele there, it sounded a bit more like a ukulele rather than a guitar. It sounded a bit guitar-y through my when I was
Mm,
listening to it earlier, you know.
mm.
Um,
Yeah,
nice,
isn't it
nice.
isn't it funny how there's like certain combinations? Like there's a combination somewhere where the voice comes back in that sounds like a French accordion.
Oh yeah,
Like I'm doing
cool.
these long lines and I was like, what the fuck? Who suddenly did an accordion solo in there? It's just me playing
Nice.
the violin. This is bizarre.
Why not?
Okay, good. So
Uh,
I
let's.
can finish off these violins. That's okay.
Are
Or
you
do you
sure
want
you
to do
feel?
it with me?
Well, I'm happy. Whatever you want. Decide how you want to use the time we have.
I'm happy doing that myself, to be
Okay.
honest, because now I know what I'm looking for and I'll use the analyzer, which I wasn't using before because I forgot
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
And you just
That's
reminded
fine.
me that actually it's quite a useful tool.
The one thing is though, I would bring violin three and four in later, so they should come in together, and I would pan three and four even further out. So go to like
Yeah.
40, 40, 50.
Okay.
Um, I don't know how far it goes. Does it go to 64? Because that's what Logic goes to.
Is it 63?
63. It's a
Why are they
glitch in the
one
software.
off? Why are they
It should
one
be
off?
64. Yeah, I
It's
don't
so
know.
funny. Oh yeah, on this side it's 64. You're right. You're right.
It should be 64. Um,
That's
but
so
yeah,
weird. It
try,
doesn't do it on this side.
no,
That's so weird.
I think that's a
Anyway,
bug.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, so bring three and four in together, but later, um,
Yes.
maybe in the chorus, so you can
Yes,
hear,
exactly.
verses happening, chorus with more instrumentation always sounds better.
Yeah.
And then strip it
No,
again in the
definitely.
next verse, and then add it again in the next chorus. You could consider only adding it in the chorus, but that's just how my brain thinks. You might want a different.
Yeah. Uh it's kind of funny, but me as a person who's always like looking at the musicians and hiring musicians and events and stuff, I'm like, you guys should play all the time. I'm paying you to play. So in my
Well, if you're
mind, I'm
like,
like, create the space, create the sound. But with what I could do is I could, like, in the way that I've done lots of very slow sounds,
mm,
like long string sounds.
Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby.
Like I could do like a start like that, or
mm,
find a two lines of lyrics and make
mm,
that just like the super sexy schmoozy, and then have something a bit more rhythmic and okay,
nice.
cool. I
Yeah,
also want to
exactly.
find some clever way of doing something because when I got to re-record the violin as some, hotshot, cool little violin solo.
Yeah.
And I've got to find a way of treating the violins then that's also different because then we're gonna have five violins.
Oh, I mean, if I'm mixing it, that's easy. There's so many different tools we can use. You can add
Hmm.
effects like chorus, flanger, phaser. I think this program has effects.
This
You know,
does add effects on, yeah, yeah. I never have because my
well, do you
idea
want to try
is,
one now just to
yeah,
play with
sure.
one?
Yep,
Only
sure.
if you want, though.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's all good. It's just I'm starting to teach at the top of the hour. So I
Okay.
do
If you need to
I
go, that's fine.
I don't have to go now. It's just that I want to go for a 20-minute walk just to stretch my legs and stuff before I teach for 3 hours. That's all.
Okay. Oh man, I totally get it. Well,
Yeah.
this was plenty to take in, to be honest.
This has
DQ is
honestly been
king.
a absolutely, this has been so much to take in, and I've got lots to do and lots to still learn, Jeepers.
The key
Um,
takeaway should be that everything should have its own space. So if one instrument is peaking there, you kind of want everything else to not be peaking there.
yeah.
Um, you know, it might sound, if you're sometimes soloing, it might sound weird, but when you fit it all together, that's the end product you're looking for.